big boob was there for the whole day, and people just couldn't, you know, avoid it. It was in reaction of a piece of news that came out in the UK a week and a half before Mother's Day, saying that how much women feel judged in the UK, and one of the areas they feel judged around was feeding, not just breastfeeding but bottle feeding as well. So there's a camp will be against mothers feeding in public, and then there's the other camp will be, okay, why aren't you breastfeeding, and you should be bottle feeding. And that's how Free to Feed started.
I think to me, when I had the kid, obviously I didn't know what would happen to me, and I did really not know in the beginning how to deal with my work-life situation at all. It was one of the most confusing things I experienced in my life. I came back from maternity leave after 3 months. You feel a little bit out of it, or I feel a lot a bit out of it, and they promoted me. And I will never forget that, because it was like, I don't know if I can do this right now, but you guys obviously trust me doing this, and it gave me something to be, yeah, it was really great. I worked in another company then, and we had these big 300 people meetings, creative meetings, where I was presenting, and for one of these meetings, I brought my 6-month-old baby, and I put him in there, just because I wanted to prove to myself that, or show to everybody, also the women that work there, I work here, I have a kid, today my nanny is sick, and there he is, and I'll leave in half an hour and I take him home again. I'm super emotional about it, because I love my work and I love my kid, and it was one of the hardest moments for me to try to figure out how to do this, to combine two things I love, and I really struggled in the beginning.
Your partner in life is also your creative partner and the father of your child.
Yes.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, we did it all in one, a whole package. It was hard for him while I was out on maternity leave, because he had to, I guess, do a little bit more of the work. And then when I came back, he was trying to protect me a little bit of the work. But it was good when he finally said, okay, now you can have your share back, and so it felt properly and fairly balanced. But it's interesting talking. I've been talking a lot to women who have recently gone on maternity leave to find out what we can do to improve it, what we do when they come back, and a lot of them say that they feel reassured when a man who has recently become a dad, they also put their hands up and say, you know, I need to leave early because I need to pick my kids up from nursery.
Do not feel guilty. I think every single parent or I know feels guilty because they feel they don't do work. They can't give maximum to both. So there's lots of women that have to take time off, like they have to quit their job to take care of their kid. And then when they come back to work, that leaves kind of an awkward, horrible gap in their resume, because employers can't ask them what they did that time, and you know, nobody really knows. And I think we wanted to take that pride back in when a mom goes back to work and show what she did. So the idea is super simple. We created a fake company called the Pregnancy Pause on LinkedIn. So you can go on LinkedIn for the time you haven't had, you were on maternity leave, you plop in maternity leave, because previously at LinkedIn you couldn't put in anything for your maternity leave. You fill your gap, however long you took time off, and then this whole company has, like, we have a website you can call with a phone, somebody answering the phone, telling you what great things mom do when they're on a maternity leave. There's a resume, like templates and toolkit. So super simple LinkedIn idea. LinkedIn supported us with this, and yeah, I'm very proud of it because it's so simple and helpful. Great.